What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Walking Dead, Season 11, Episode number 10, the final season of The Walking Dead, and Part 2 started off hot. It was a lot of action, a lot of very interesting story elements to play out. Mostly Maggie, like straight gangster, just absolutely ruthless in that episode. Not initially, it took her a minute, but she had a little conversation. It definitely got there. She had a conversation with Negan a couple episodes ago, and I feel like that conversation kind of played into her decision to do what she did in this episode. And then the fact that Elijah was just like, we can't let these people walk away. And
I mean, you can't. You cannot.
No, and that felt like the original goal. The original plan was to wipe them out, just eliminate any threat, prevent them from following you home. But then it turned into a situation where you were going to keep them alive, and you were starting to negotiate. But then they showed that they had a sniper on the roof, and they were going to just shoot you regardless.
And when you get to that point, there's no trusting.
But they let them walk away. And then Maggie realized, I think that's when the conversation she had with Negan popped into her head, where he was like, I would have killed all y'all. I think that creeped into her brain a little bit.
Well, and the look from Negan.
Negan,
going back, let this happen?
Going back and looking at Negan's face, it was more like, oh, this is what you're going to do to me kind of thing. Which is why he ended up leaving.
Oh.
I got it I was with you. My first watch, I was just like, oh, damn, Negan's kind of enjoying this. But that's why he ended up leaving.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, why didn't you say anything while you're editing? Yeah. Help me out.
I don't always relay messages. But it was definitely a look of just like, the wheels were turning. He's like, she's going to do that to me, which is why he ended up leaving. Which, it's going to be interesting to see what his story's going to look like. How long he's actually away from the group. If Lydia goes and finds him and they kind of team up. Because she had a look on her face when she found out that Negan left. I don't see her sticking around there. Because she's kind of an outcast, kind of like Negan was.
Yeah. But
it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. But Maggie let them go. And then had the realization like, maybe I shouldn't. And then kind of shot them. Well, didn't kind of. She shot them in the back. Which I don't think she should have ever let it get to that point. Because it kind of made her look bad, to be honest, shooting someone in the back as they're walking away like that.
It's not the best.
I don't think she should have ever let it get to that point and should have eliminated them immediately. But that said, hopefully the Reaper storyline is now a wrap. I mean, obviously, Leah is still out and about. Who knows what her story's going to be.
But she's been shot.
Yeah, she's damaged. But the dynamic between Negan and Maggie continues to be, in my opinion, the most interesting part of this final season so far. Just what is their relationship going to look like? What is the response of her basically being the reason that he's gone now and he's left? Like, how are people going to respond to that? And we saw the end of the episode where Maggie was back at Hilltop.
Yeah.
And they did a 6-month time jump, which was kind of shocking, to be honest. And that wasn't the most surprising part. It was seeing Daryl dressed up in a stormtrooper outfit for Commonwealth.
Yeah.
You guys...
Not my Daryl. Not my Daryl.
You guys left a lot of really great comments, and like our initial reaction was just like, what the fuck? What is he doing? Why is he there? What's he doing? And I think one of the best theories out there is that he's doing what needs to be done to build some recon and get some information and, just kind of play along. Just for as long as you might need to. Yes,
I mean, he's done that many a time, just more recently with Leah.
So hopefully that is kind of where he's going with that. But on the flip side, he could have been offered, and the group could have been offered this amazing thing that they just couldn't say no to. Maybe they just got tired of living the way they were living. They're just going to shack up and become part of Commonwealth. Or I even saw a theory where maybe Daryl's going to use that to try to find Rick somehow.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's a lot of explanations, potentially, for why Daryl, and I would assume others, have joined him. Because Maggie was there, and everybody wasn't with her. So, I'm curious if they're going to fill that time gap, and just do, hey, this is kind of what happened. Or they're just going to kind of pick and choose certain spots to show us the development leading up to that 6 months or whatever. But I thought that was a dope-ass episode. I feel like there's a lot of questions that need to be answered, a lot of really interesting storylines that need to play out. Just this whole Maggie situation, her being back at Hilltop, Daryl in a stormtrooper uniform. Who else is with Commonwealth and what roles and jobs do they have? Because obviously you got Eugene and Kumiko and everyone else that was there with him initially. What is Negan going to do? There's a lot going on, and that was a banger of a first episode, and I'm excited to jump into this. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go. What the fuck?
I don't like this haunted house. Is that? It feels like a haunted house. Why does it feel like a haunted house? Like with the scary house that you go to Universal.
Is this like a dream or something? Like, what is happening?
Oh man, that's enough. Okay, man. No problem.
It is a haunted house. What the fuck?
Why would you need that in the apocalypse, dude? It's Uncle Daryl taking us through the haunted maze, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want that as fun time.
Yeah,
in
it
the
doesn't
apocalypse.
seem like a fun time.
It's like people have died to the walkers and stuff. Like, maybe we could find other ways to have fun.
I'm trying to catch an apple on a string. That's fun.
All right, so they're in Commonwealth having a little fun and.
But also, the apples on a string. Have you ever popped yourself in the mouth with that?
I mean, apples are really hard. That's that's not an easy thing to do. You got to chomp
right
down hard on
lip.
it. It is weird, kind of seeing Daryl just kind of enjoying himself like that in Commonwealth, going through a haunted
spooky
maze.
maze.
Very weird. Very weird.
How much is admission? Is everything free and included?
I don't think. I mean, they've got jobs and money and budget and economy there, so who knows?
Ah, some Carol cookies. Who also might kill you. Day 30 in Commonwealth. Oh, is she the replacement baker for Kumiko's brother?
So, what do you think?
Takes a minute to get used to all this.
You know, this place was up and running long before we ever got here. Maybe we don't have to do anything to make it work.
No, there's always something you gotta do to make it work.
I don't know.
This is real sketchy.
I'm just gonna always feel uncomfortable about Commonwealth until I don't know what it's gonna take for them to prove to me that they're a good, positive place. But I don't know.
All look fantastic, and I'm so happy you're out here for Halloween.
I always thought she was so classy.
I never knew anything about her.
I was reading a lot of tabloids.
Hey, you two look busy. Connie's reporting for the paper. We've got a full day.
How's work?
It's nice to be reporting again. Commonwealth news isn't exactly hard-hitting.
Have you met Emily yet?
I've interviewed her once before the World Cup. And you also got her uncle kicked out of Congress.
Oh.
We have a lot to do before the masquerade ball, so.
See you later.
Aw, Daryl. Can he please take a shower? Please? Everybody else looks all nice and fresh. Piglets! Little babies. Aw, King Ezekiel's working with the animals again. I love that.
Yeah, he's not feeling well though. This feels so weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This feels
incredibly weird.
Yeah.
Can't wait till basic's over and we get new apartments. Worrying about money again is so weird.
Basic
training.
All right. So they're in.
Okay. Let's thank Ezekiel for letting us use Shiva's collar. Check out that sweet costume, right?
Oh, Shiva.
Sorry, bud. We gotta give it back.
I'm not upset. Are you upset? Shiva.
You know, Ezra, your dad saved this from Hilltop when it burned because he knew how precious it was to me. But there's something actually more precious, and that is your family.
No, those
This
babies.
niche is yours on two conditions. One, that it always makes you as happy as it made me. And two, that you honor Shiva's memory and always think of her when you play with it.
That made me so upset, that episode. We have a picture of King Ezekiel and Shiva up there. It's hand drawn. Kara W. Very first fan art we ever got.
So good.
Have you heard from Maggie or Lydia?
I'm sure they're okay. You?
On a beautiful day like today, never better.
Just get back together, okay? Please? Come on.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm such a klutz.
Carol, what are you doing here?
Snooping. I was worried about Ezekiel.
So he's working as a doctor now.
Yeah. Even though that's why he didn't want to.
Yeah.
I know that he needs surgery, and I know that he's in line. How long before you get to number 147?
Too long. My patients aren't aware of their place in line, so can you do me a favor? Keep that to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Does Ezekiel know how bad his chances are?
He knows the odds aren't good, but he doesn't know there's likely no chance he'll get the surgery unless, by some miracle, he moves up the line. I wish I could do more.
In this exercise, killing is not your primary goal. I'm looking for speed and teamwork. 2 teams of 2 will start the course simultaneously. One team goes through the house on the right, the other team takes the house on the left. There's 1 weapon per team that must be shared. Get through the house and all the rotters inside. There will be a rotter marked in red at the end of each house. First team to take out their red gets 1 step closer to earning their stripes, but fail to work as a unit. See what you get.
Oh. Dang.
We got this. I know you're the fastest and I'm the baddest, so we're good.
Hey, I'm Jake.
From State Farm. Jake from State Farm? No? This is one weird ass obstacle course. Oh, hell no.
Hello? Teammate?
Well, he tried to help and she said, I got it. Ugh.
Daryl's like, I got this. This is some fucked up basic training.
Right? You could just die.
Risk
for
death. Daryl's like, I don't need no fucking... Oh, shit.
Oh, his leg! She gonna stab him in his own head with his leg? Fuck yes! Oh my god, that was dope! That was dope! You fucking stabbed your head with your own leg, bitch!
Dude, Rosita's badass, dude.
Love her.
Oh, shit.
And what was that? It was good. I was right there.
I said speed and teamwork. Green, Espinoza, nicely done. Dixon, you're with me.
Oh, don't be shitting on Daryl. How did these other folks survive?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like he did good.
He did great, but...
I guess they weren't really working as a team. He kind of just went off and killed a bunch himself.
Who's your friend, Jude?
Hey, princess! Is literally a princess.
Simi got the memo.
She looks great.
She's adorable.
It's like, damn, y'all got fine wine? Like, what? Let's get drunk.
Scared off the baby.
Who would have ever thought you'd be drinking wine in the apocalypse, especially all these many years later?
And it's probably aged super well. Fuckers. No, not the bottles. Oh, bitch.
What the hell?
Oh, fuck this. Come on, Carol. Come on, Carol.
She's got a spin-off. She'll be fine.
That's true.
Nice.
Ugh, she's been corked. She's been
Why
screwed.
the fuck were there walkers?
Ah! It was a wine screw. It was a corkscrew. She's been screwed.
Why is there walkers there? What the hell?
All right, let's see what Santa brought me.
It's supposed to be funny.
He gets the newest ones for his drills.
Advanced military training, Mercer.
Hi. Careful, though.
This toothpick, it's not worth my time.
Those are all their weapons.
Mm-hmm. I hope you hit yourself.
I mean, he'll do some damage if he hits himself.
What is this like? Let me show you. Sorry. We're having a pissing contest. Is a better way to put it, I should say.
Dummy.
You didn't go for the head, you stupid. Ding dong.
Why did you do that? Are you serious? This is the future soldier of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, helping each other. What the fuck is happening right now?
Was that the kid that Eugene punched?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, this basic training stuff is kind of interesting.
Did I fail another team building exercise?
You're used to handling things on your own, I get that. But that's not how it works around here. Sometimes we have to set each other up to win.
What does that have to do with that little prick's ego?
This place is as good as anything I've seen. Give you a decent life if you can cut it. And I want you to succeed. You gotta get out of your own damn way.
Okay.
Hi, dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Can I get an allowance?
We wait a little while till my job settles? Talk about it again?
So we can stay? I think as long as my mom knows where to find us, I want to stay.
Oh, Michonne.
How did you know?
My mother always taught me to be observant.
So you found a way to get outside the walls, huh?
Oh, that's why there were walkers. I thought she was still with them.
I have a friend who's waiting for surgery, and I need you to get him to the front of the line.
That's a big ask. First things first, I need to make sure this wine goes over well.
Oh, it will.
I can almost taste it. Shame. My kids don't even know what mango is.
This is a weird episode.
It is.
Everything feels way too perfect.
But it's so it's both ends here.
It just feels so fake.
It is.
Like that's like
feels 100% fake.
Like I understand the idea of wanting to live life like you're not in the apocalypse, but I feel like that's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Just being completely oblivious to the real world.
Yeah. Ew, don't touch me. Ugh. Punk ass. I actually really like that pink suit. That's really cool. Oh, he just got overlooked. They're like, Lantu, bitch.
Hey, Mercer. I just wanted to say hi. You look very handsome tonight.
It's not my thing.
Oh, it is. Trust me.
I hate these mess. I'm boring. You want to make it more interesting? Join me?
I would be honored.
Oh, I kind of like this guy now.
Very gentlemanlike.
Yes, but you better be nice to Princess.
We need to get a meeting on the books about this Alexandria thing. I have questions.
All these days in, they haven't talked about this Alexandria thing.
I don't know.
You celebrate every holiday with such grandeur here.
Traditions provide comfort and structure in uncertain times, so yes, we treasure our holidays here. You may remember from my father's time in the White House. He always loved a good masquerade ball.
What would your father say about the class thing on display?
We appreciate and celebrate every single person who contributes to our vibrant community.
Come on. Interesting.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Ms. Milton has a very strict itinerary tonight.
What's that about?
A lot of weird looks going on.
I kicked his ass in the train car.
Oh, yeah. So the soldier that Princess beat up is now a server.
Is that...
Was that his punishment or something?
Thanks to my father's sacrifices, we are all here. Brick by brick and block by block, we're putting the world back together the way it was. My father would be so proud to see what the Commonwealth is today.
He's not doing well.
This place protects and cares.
This is bullshit.
Sir, that's
Does
enough.
anyone here really believe the Commonwealth cares for all its citizens? Don't come any closer. I would have died for this place. What's my name?
I don't know, but I'd like to.
This is what you care about. Fancy parties and paintings. We're nothing to you. Disposable.
You're wrong, Tyler. Please put down the knife and let my assistant go.
Pamela didn't even call her assistant by her name, just my assistant. He's in the haunted maze. Oh shit.
I just wanted to talk to her to get her to understand. It's never gonna happen. Stop!
Oh my god.
Screwed up protocol with a prisoner. I got beat up. Lost my apartment, my spending card. I have no way to help my sister or her kids.
You got a sister. You got family. A lot of us don't get to have that anymore. Don't take that away from her.
I mean, that's kind of got to set off some red flags for Daryl, right?
Yeah. And for others?
Remove him.
Think getting rid of me solves anything? Thousands more like me. Resist the Commonwealth! Visibility for workers! Equality for all!
Are there thousands more?
No.
I didn't. Yep. There's the red flags. Starting to pop up.
Wasn't that something today?
They really know how to throw a party around here.
Kids had a blast. You would have loved it.
Aww.
I know that this was too painful before, but this belongs to you.
Henry.
You should keep it.
No. I want you to have it. This place can be a fresh start if you want it to be.
Are you really?
Just great. Still finding reasons to smile.
Well, then.
It's like, does she know more about his health than he does?
I think so.
2 fresh starts.
Like, I mean, obviously the patients don't know their time in line for surgery. She does. She's not doing a good job covering it up.
You always took the big glass.
It's nice to see them together, though.
You always took the big glass.
Day 33.
Nah, Daryl, nah.
I mean, it's Halloween, right? Maybe
No,
not
we're on a
anymore.
different day now.
He looks kind of goofy.
He looks uncomfortable. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn, Rosita. All right, that was
kind of an abrupt end there.
Yeah, it was an interesting episode. It wasn't the best episode ever. But
I mean, it's a lot of, I guess, building again.
yeah, it's kind of giving us a little bit of a foundation of what Commonwealth really is all about. They gave us the big time jump at the end of the first episode, and then they kind of brought it back a little bit with still a little bit of a jump to kind of give us a little bit of introduction of what Daryl is doing and how he got to where he is. And I mean, without knowing any true motives, it feels like they're all just trying to live.
Yeah.
And
survive.
I feel like a lot of what Daryl was saying in that kind of premiere about we're not doing it right and we got to change things and do things this way and that way. And I feel like that has a lot to do with what we're seeing now.
Right.
And he definitely doesn't fit the outfit. It's not a Daryl style right there for sure.
Mm-mm.
But, you know, he's doing his thing. Rosita's doing her thing. Everyone's got jobs all over the place, doing things, living.
Yeah.
And we kind of saw the first glimpses of, all right, this isn't all sunshine and rainbows. this isn't perfect.
They completely separate classes of people.
Right. So it's like she's a politician.
Yeah, but
and
it's just like, I'm better than you, so you get nothing, but I get everything.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
She's a politician, and she doesn't even have a full grasp of what exactly is happening in her town. I guess you could call it a town. Because she's like, wait, thousands? Are there really thousands? Like, she didn't even know about what was going on, and it's going to be interesting to see kind of this now rabbit hole that we kind of fall down and see how many people are being treated this way, how many people are planning, like, it looks like they're planning some kind of revolt of some sort. And you heard him kind of yelling, like, resist the Commonwealth, and like, you're starting to kind of see that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. There are issues there. And it's really like society in general. It's kind of unfortunate that it has to play out in the apocalypse as well, as they're trying to rebuild society and trying to make things better. You're still seeing the same type of issues.
Mm-hmm. That part sucks. I'm not a fan. You know, can't we all just live and help each other? And
yeah.
I know it's a fantasy.
Right. I mean, I don't even really feel like there's that much to discuss coming off of that episode.
There's really not. Basically, everybody has a job. Some jobs are worth more than others.
It's like real life.
People are worth more than others.
They've essentially rebuilt an economy within the Commonwealth.
Right.
To where there's poor and there's rich.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's just a difficult thing to where it's like, well, shit, I'm poor in the apocalypse? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, like Rosita was talking about at the beginning, like, I hate, it feels weird to have to worry about money again.
Yeah.
I mean, that just sucks. But, I mean, they had to also prove themselves that they're a team player and that, they can kill walkers in these weird-ass training course.
If you're going to be part of their military, you've got to prove yourself
as a team.
Yeah. And I mean, the Ezekiel storyline is tragic and heartbreaking, and it is even kind of weird that like Lance can't pull this off for Carol. Like, no one knows their place in line. Just slide him up, get him a surgery. She, like, I don't know, obviously this is very political, and there's no favors without receiving favors.
And what about Kumiko's brother? You saw him during the event. He was shaking.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
what's that shit about?
He kind of made that clear initially when he was like, don't blow my cover. I like my standing of where I am, working in the bakery. Like, he never liked that life of being the doctor and kind of being in the spotlight. And, I mean, he clearly doesn't like being part of these events either.
Right.
And it's like, they know how to throw a party. So I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know if this is going to kind of start like tearing away at what the Commonwealth is. Are people going to start realizing like, oh shit, this place isn't everything that it's cracked up to be. They're lying to us. It sounds horrible. Like, he screwed up one time. Princess beat him up in the car and he got everything taken from him. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Did they let him live or did they fucking kill him, you think?
They probably eliminated him. I mean,
he's got his family there.
Yeah.
He's trying to help his sister.
It seems like one of those situations where it's like almost like exiled.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You've been shunned.
Yeah, you just get kicked out, which probably results in you dying. But yeah, I mean, Commonwealth feels really fucking weird. And the moment that we met them and found anything out about them, something just felt off. And we're kind of starting to see that. I feel like that ball of yarn is starting to get unraveled a little bit. And you kind of saw the first layer of that kind of take shape here. But seeing Daryl and Rosita in those uniforms is just bizarre. Like, seeing people living their lives, having like Halloween parties and doing a haunted maze, like
having candy.
Coming off of the season that we just did, where it was essentially just like pure chaos, just constant like walker fights and fights with Reapers and fights with the Whispers. Like, there's just like all out just crazy like wars while these crazy amount of walkers are around. Now all of a sudden we're like living this really nice, comfortable life between these walls with jobs and parties and you're drinking wine and having fun, listening to music.
Sometimes it's not the walkers you have to be afraid of. It's the people.
Yeah. And it just felt weird kind of transitioning from what we just saw into this, where everything seems so perfect and obviously it's not. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see where this goes. I don't trust any of these folks. I don't think the Commonwealth is a positive thing. I think it's like a big facade, and I think we're gonna start seeing that. So I think it's pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other thoughts on that episode?
Nope.
All right, y'all. You guys leave your comments down below. We'll catch you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.